Good afternoon. My name is Master Ben. Today, I'm going to share with you the how learning Bazi can be so simple. And I'm going to post it to YouTube. For all my Bazi is only um, complete, consider complete. That means I teach you A to Z, complete into 30 lessons only. So the first two lessons, the basic of Bazi and the fundamental of Bazi is free of charge. You can log into YouTube and listen to my teaching. And also, my teaching going to be very interesting. I'm going to use a lot of sample, a lot of example, a lot of cases, a lot of story to tell you, so that it make Bazi is simple to learn. That's why I have a slogan called Bazi can be so simple. All right. So I'm going to introduce to you this 30 lesson so you know what you're going to get if you follow my channel. Lesson one is the basic of Bazi. I can teach you all the 5 elements, the 10 chords, all sorts of things, and how to even read a Bazi chart. The second is the fundamental of Bazi. That means you need to know all the jazz of the fundamental, the growth, the production cycle, the crash cycle, the 12 Zodiacs, and all of them. All right. Lesson three will be very detailed sharing and teaching of the stems. Stem you have stem we have 甲乙丙丁. That means we have 10 stems. The 10 stem have their 5 union. That means they are 1 pair each. So 10 make up of 5 pair. All right. And they only have 4 clashes, no 5 clashes. That means for clashes, only 4 pair. For road, that means in another layman words you call zodiac, we have the Sanhui, which is the 4th season of the 5 elements, and also the 3 combos, which is the 12 zodiac divided into 4, so become 3 animals in 1 combo and 6 union. Then I'm going to share with you, I'm going to teach you on lesson 3, the step and sequence, how to analyze a Bazi. So on lesson 6, from Bazi, we should know a person characters. That means you should be able to look at the chart and tell, wow, this guy is trustworthy, this guy is honest, this guy is a very romantic person. We should be able to read a Bazi chart in that manner, simple and easy manner, all right? Lesson 7, okay, is I'm going to teach you from Bazi, you should know all the 10 gods, right? I separate them into 4 auspicious 10 gods and 4 inauspicious 10 gods. And what are the positive and negative of these 10 gods? The 2 remainder are the average 10 gods. I mean, they're just mean or just average. They're not too bad and not too good. Just a normal 10 gods, all right? So on lesson 9, I'm going to teach you how to read whether the Bazi chart is a strong or a weak chart, whether he's strong luck or weak luck. And is very much using the reference point of Day Master, all right? Lesson 10, all this I'm going to have examples and cases and chart to teach you, right? So you will not only reading methods, not only reading methods, not only reading text, but you should have example and lesson. Example, I might tell you story of the chart and so forth. Then it make it interesting and easy to learn, all right? Number 11, lesson 11, I'm going to teach you how the 3 simple steps, how to read a Bazi, all right? You can, after finish lesson 11, you should be able to be Bazi consultant and start reading for your friend, or you might even charge a simple fee in ang pao kind of format. Lesson 12, I'm going to teach you about the road, very details of the road. In other words, of road is called zodiac. So we make it simple words, stem and road, okay? Stem is the 10 elements. Road are the zodiac, the 12 zodiacs, okay? Simple, straightforward words to understand, to comprehend, stem and road. So instead of talking too much about the difficult jargon, difficult vocabulary, it's good to use a simple language like STEM, meant for the 10 elements. Road stand for the 12 zodiac sign. Lesson 13, from Bazi, I'm going to teach you how to read a chart. Because to have a balancing chart, to have all the 5 elements, to have all the 10 gods will be a good chart. But then they are definitely no perfect chart in the world. So I'm going to teach you this Bazi chart. Should be able to see whether this guy is very well balanced or whether extreme left or extreme right. That means extreme left can be too many certain elements. Extreme right can be too weak certain elements, all right? So from Bazi, I should be able to teach you on lesson 14. From Bazi, I should be able to teach you how to read your own sicknesses. It's good to know everything beforehand. Then before the sickness happen, that will be too late. I read a lot of cases. I do a lot of consultation, Bazi consultation. And my customer come back to me. He says, Sifu, you're very jun. You have pre-warned me I'm going to have cancer. So I checked early. So my doctor told me that. So since it's a very early stage, so it's very easy to cure. So that is very precious, very important to know things earlier. Okay, able to forecast things earlier, so you are able to prevent the bad things happen. Lesson 15. From Bazi, we should be able to know about your children's, whether they are very close to you, whether they have difficulty finding jobs in future, a lot of things related to your children. On lesson 16, from Bazi, I'm going to teach you about your parent, whether your parent going to have sickness, whether your parent going to have able to go through certain age before he pass away and so forth. So it's good to know earlier, then you can have a prevention solution. Lesson 17, from Bazi, you should be able to know your living environment, whether you're going to buy a new house, you can straightforward forecast it, whether the new house was near to a hospital, near to a graveyard, whether your house going to have trees, lampposts, and so forth. You can even use this kind of Bazi chart to read for your friends. They will be very surprised you are so accurate to know the living environment around your friends, all right? Number lesson 18, I'm going to teach you what you mean by the 12 growth path. We call it 12长生, and also what is called empty star, meaning the 空王 in your Bazi. What is the meaning of that? All right, it's very important. Lesson 19, I'm going to teach you from Bazi, knowing whether you're going to have litigation, whether you're going to have legal cases, whether people are going to sue you or you need to sue somebody to collect your debts, okay? Lesson 20, I'm going to teach you about peach blossom. Some peach blossom are negative, some are positive. Having the positive one, you also have to find a formula to activate. For example, you have a friend, you can't even find a Prince Charming, and by just giving him a formula, activate his peach blossom, you should be able to find his Prince Charming very easily. So that is good, isn't it? Lesson 21 from Bazi, we should be able to find that where is your energy weaknesses, whether you have a very weak energy and how to enhance it, how to improve the energy to make it more auspicious. Lesson 21 from Bazi, I'm going to teach you what industry is good for you and what industry going to make you make money, what industry that you're not supposed to go in and you might lose money. You might lose a lot of opportunity. Lesson 23 from Bazi, I'm able to teach you how to find your nobleman or your guidance angel. These are the people who are able to support you and guide you. Lesson 27 from 陈氏丑未 mean the dragon, the dog, the ox, and the goat. To find your treasure house. If it is not a treasure house, it's going to be a graveyard. It's going to be a burden, going to be a bad things to you. On lesson 25, I'm going to teach you how to activate your own treasure house. Knowing that you're going to have treasure house in your Bazi, but if you don't open it, you don't activate it, it's no use. It's just a treasure house. And it's just like a treasure, a house full of treasure, but inside you have diamond, you have a lot of money, you have a lot of jewelry, but you can't open it. There's no point. You need to open it. You need to find way to activate it. I'm going to teach you that. Lesson 26, to know your children, whether they have unwanted things. In Chinese, we call it a yin things that follow him and trouble him. And lesson 27, we find solution for you. We give you a solution how to solve all these unwanted things. Lesson 28, from Bazi, I should be able to teach you your personal relationship, whether you're going to get divorced, whether your husband going to have a third party, whether your wife going to have hidden boyfriends. Similarly, part 2, lesson 29, I'm going to teach you about marriage, whether if this person going to get divorced, whether this person have a married life, whether your husband and wife, what are the weaknesses, what are the strengths, how are you going to balance it, how are you going to accommodate and make it a happy married life. Lesson 30, I'm going to teach you the major sickness that you can find. And finding a major sickness is good because you can prevent it happen. You know that in advance, and you're not going to let it happen. What are the serious sickness? What are the serious sickness? For example, cancer, stroke, heart attack, whether you're going to have major accident and make you hospitalized. We don't want these kind of things, blood-related things, major accident happen. So if you can forecast in advance, you can avoid it. All right? This is some of the lesson, the 30 lesson that everyone want to know. From this 30 lesson should be good enough for you to know a lot of things. Not only that, you should be able to be a consultant, to read for friends, or even can use it as a career to earn a passion income. Okay, this is Master Ben. Thank you for listening to me, and I see you next lesson. All right, bye bye. See you.